you are destroying your YouTube channel if you're doing this, okay? And I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to go straight into it and tell you exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So recently, I came across something called a follow train. I guess that's what they call it. I didn't know about it. I didn't know that this was a thing until it actually has a name. But apparently there are these, they call it a follow train, whereby a bunch of people get together in a group or so and just decide to follow each other. And maybe it starts with, like, say, maybe one major or central account, like a big channel, a big YouTuber or so. And they are basically posting, the channels of smaller YouTubers, right? Smaller creators, with the intent, with the aim of everybody following them, right? Or people just all getting together and deciding to follow each other. And that, while it may seem enticing and great on the surface, because you think it leads to rapid growth, right, in terms of your subscriber count, it is actually harming you. And I'm going to explain exactly how it is going to be harming your channel in just a second, okay? Now, for those of you who don't know, right, the main thing when it comes to making money on YouTube through with AdSense, right, you need to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, right? So two of the requirements, right, are that you need to have 1,000 subscribers, okay, and 4,000 hours of watch time in the previous 12 months, okay, or I believe it's 10 million shorts views in the previous 90 days. Okay, now most people getting on YouTube, or at least getting started with YouTube, are not particularly concerned about trying to get monetized through shorts views. Okay, it's mostly the subscriber, it's mostly like via watch hours. Okay, now, while it's great, right, it may seem great on the while it may seem great on the surface, right, to participate in all these follow trains, to get 1,000 subscribers quickly, it is not going to give you those watch hours, okay? And it actually harms your channel. This is how it harms your channel, essentially, okay? You may end up with a bunch of people who are subscribed to your channel which are not interested. They might not necessarily be interested in your content. So what ends up happening is you have a bunch of dead subscribers, which gives you low engagement, right? Really, really bad engagement. And this is not good in YouTube's eyes, okay? Every time you create a video, right, if you have a bunch of subscribers who are inauthentic subscribers, like subscribers that just didn't subscribe to your channel because they were genuinely interested in what you're talking about and what you're sharing, and wanted to learn whatever it is that you are teaching, whatever the case may be, you are in YouTube's eyes, every time you create a video and put it out, and you have your subscribers not even paying attention to them, or even worse, like they do click on your videos and click right off, right? That is, it's not good in YouTube's eyes at all, okay? Basically, it's telling YouTube that that it's, when your video gets pushed out to these people and they're having that kind of behavior, it's basically telling YouTube that your content is not interesting, and that basically further deters YouTube from trying to push your content further out, okay, like out further to more people, okay? So it's just not a good look. And even this whole thing with like even follow for follow, right? That's not something that you want to be participating in either, okay? Like, do not be, don't fall into the temptation of following somebody, like feeling compelled to follow somebody back simply because they followed you, okay? If you follow someone, follow them because you're actually interested in seeing what they're doing, right? Like you actually want to, actually watch their content, right? And don't follow someone with the aim of having them follow you back either, right? Because yeah, you might follow and ask them to follow you back, and they may follow you back quite alright, but if they're not going to be watching your stuff, then it's pointless. Okay, so that is just not something you want to. It's just not something that you want to engage in. Like, it seems great, it seems good on the surface, and it's just not something that you should be doing. Again, and that's the other thing too. I don't know what YouTube's guidelines are specifically, but I do know a lot of social media platforms frown on that type of stuff, right? When it comes to like community guidelines and things that you should be doing, because it's seen as manipulative, right, in terms of getting the necessary requirements to get to get monetized through the YouTube partner program. So that's just something. This is, again, right, this is like, I'm sure there might be differing opinions and people that feel otherwise, but if you want to be on the safe side and safeguard your channel and not look crooked in any way, shape, or form in YouTube's eyes, I would highly, highly suggest that you stay away from that type of stuff, okay? And that's the other thing. You're going to get pretty frustrated seeing your subscriber count fluctuate up and down, because what happens is a lot of people will tell you that they'll subscribe to your channel, in exchange for you subscribing back to theirs, but they don't actually follow through. Or people will subscribe to your channel, and then you'll see them jump right back off and unsubscribe days later or so. People can be a little funny in that way. That's just human beings, right? Okay, so it's nothing particularly alarming or strange. That's just people, right? People tend to be selfish sometimes in that kind of way. But again, I don't even want to look at it as being selfish, right? Like, it's just more so like people. If someone is not interested in whatever you're producing, then they're just not going to watch, right? So you don't want those kind of subscribers. You want you want subscribers that engage with your content, okay? So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Had to absolutely take that call. That's the thing about these one-take videos, right? And doing stuff without all the editing and all that type of stuff. But anyway, that was pretty much it in a nutshell, right? It's just all this follow train and follow for follow stuff is stuff that you probably want to steer clear of, okay? You want to stay away from that type of stuff. And you know what? Even if let's just say somebody on a much bigger channel, let's just say shouts out your small channel or recommends your small channel. If people come to your channel and subscribe, there's no harm if these people are subscribing because they actually want to subscribe, right? As opposed to people who are just subscribing for the sake of subscribing and with the hopes that you will subscribe back, right? Especially they'll even say it in the comments, "Hey, I just subscribed to your channel. Can you subscribe back? Can you follow me back?" and all that. You don't want to be that person doing that either, okay? Because like I said earlier, you do that and somebody just does it in return just for returning the favor, and they're not interested in your stuff, then not good. Now, if they are, different story, right? If they are interested in your stuff, then yeah, that's great, okay? But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, before I leave you, if you are, if you're basically looking to get monetized with your YouTube channel through the YouTube Partner Program, we all know it takes a little while to get there. While you're waiting to get there, you can make money with your YouTube channel doing other things, all right? Like affiliate marketing, consulting, right? Coaching, whatever the case may be, selling courses. But one of the things that is really, really, really working right now that I would highly encourage you to take on is selling digital products, okay? Whether it's your own that you've created and you're selling, or selling other people's digital products as an affiliate. Make sure it is something within your niche that is related to the stuff that you do talk about on your channel, solving problems that people come to your channel for, okay? If you want to learn how to start doing that, I would highly encourage you to check out the first link in the description below this video. It will show you how to get started with that, how to create your own if that's something you want to do, or better yet, starting out selling other people's products as an affiliate so that you don't have to create your own right from the start. Okay, that's a really good way to start as an affiliate if you're a beginner. And then if you want to take things to the next level, you can look at now taking the time to create your own. Okay, so check out that first link in the description below this video. It will show you how to do that, set things up correctly from the start, giving you the right foundation that will set you up for long-term success. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put it in the comment section below. I will be sure to answer. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Ciao.